Good morning, skiers and snowboarders. It is Sunday morning, January 7th at around 9 a.m., a little bit after. Excuse me, I apologize a little bit for my voice this morning. I'll try not to talk through the whole entire thing, but I did want to give you a quick update this morning. This camera view is up at Wisp, Deep Creek Lake. You can see there on the tabletops. There's a good 4 or 5 inches of snowfall accumulation there, maybe 2 to 3 inches on the rails with some wind. But that's at Deep Creek Lake. And of course, you can look across. Here is the ski mountain. You can see just how hard it is snowing this morning. So we're seeing right now the most widespread snowfall across the entire region that we've seen probably so far this season. We've seen areas sometimes where Snowshoe, Timberline, Canaan will get 3 or 4 inches of snow, and then some of the western North Carolina ski areas might get an inch or two or whatever, but we've not seen quite the widespread variety that we're seeing this morning. It's pretty much snowing across the entire region, with the slight exception of the Virginia ski areas, which is getting a bit more than a dusting, but that's about it right now. But this is, excuse me, this is again a live shot this morning at 9:13 a.m. Sunday morning, January 7th. This is at the snow tubing hill at Wisp ski area at Deep Creek Lake up in Garrett County, McHenry, Maryland. So you can see good snowfall going on there. I'll kind of skip around as I did yesterday, just kind of give you guys kind of a quick look around the entire area. This is up at the Beech Mountain Parkway this morning. Up on top of Beech Mountain, you can see a couple inches of snowfall being reported by Beech Mountain. Interestingly, Sugar has not reported any natural snowfall accumulation. This kind of did start up this morning, so we'll probably see that on tomorrow morning's report. Here's downtown Blowing Rock, where you can see not much more than a half an inch to maybe 3/4 of an inch of accumulation so far. So again, this is kind of elevation specific that we're seeing around the area. A lot of the TV stations we saw showing King Street in Boone, and you can see some white up in the trees here, and there was snow falling there. You can now see a little bit of snow falling on the camera, but not much accumulating. It's probably 34, 35 degrees in downtown Boone, where we're looking at right now. We'll kind of skip around again. I'll just get through the ski areas. This is Appalachian Ski Mountain. A little bit of snowfall falling. It too is located in Blowing Rock, so again, maybe a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch accumulation so far. They're calling for 1 to 3 inches of snow throughout the day today, maybe into the evening, and then a little bit more snow on Monday evening, I think, and then by all indication, evidently some pretty heavy rain coming in on Tuesday, which is not great news, but it is what it is. Let's just kind of skip around. This is Beech Mountain at the bottom. Excuse me. Just going to wait till it panned back. There we go. And you can see it's snowing pretty good up there. Again, about 2 inches. The Summit camera wasn't getting much on it. It should zoom back here in a minute. I may come back to it. Same thing with the sledding hill. Cataloochee, you're seeing the sun is out a bit, but they're still getting some snow flurries there. Not much in the way of accumulation, as you can tell here. So this is kind of an early. Got some really pretty views from, here we go again, the Hemp Hill camera. You can see not much accumulation there at the bottom, but they are making snow all the way up top and then down to about the mid-station. Chris Bates and the guys there at Cataloochee. That is a gorgeous shot showing some light snowfall and snowmaking opportunities going on there right now. Another shot at Cataloochee from the lift. There we go. You can see they're making snow there at the top of Upper Oh My Gosh. So that is great to see snowmaking going on. Sugar Skiing Country Club. This will pair back in a minute, and I'm going to sit here for a moment. Getting some significant snowfall. You remember as we looked at this view late yesterday afternoon, there was no snow down there. Now if you see there at the top, They're obviously having a race event this morning, so if you want to stick around on this camera, just go over to resortcams.com, click on ski cams, click on the Sugar Ski and Country Club camera, and you can sit and watch the race event. So, but this is at the top of Almost Trail and Sugar Ski and Country Club. I want to allow it to pan back around for a moment. You'll see just how much snow has accumulated on the starter shack. And this is snowmaking snow as well as natural snow accumulation. On the season, the Sugar and Beach have only seen roughly around 8 or 9 inches of total accumulation so far. That pales in comparison to up around Canaan, where they've already had 46, 47 inches or more. You have to check the snow report for those numbers. Here's a shot at the base of Sugar Mountain. Not nearly as packed this morning as yet, at least anyway, as you saw it late yesterday afternoon. Let's move on up into West Virginia. Here's Canaan Valley, where you can see some pretty good snowfall going on right now. Look at it blowing around off the roof of the cafeteria buildings and those kind of things at the bottom there at Canaan Valley. It'll pan back around in a moment. I'll allow it to sit here where you can see the main lift, and of course you can see they've got some really snowy conditions there. Bill Peterson has not updated his Canaan Mountain Snowfall Network update yet this morning, but it's pretty safe to say it's probably 2 to 3, maybe 4 inches of snowfall, and as you can tell, it's still coming down pretty good. Here's a mid-station shot. I can only imagine how amazing the conditions would be there at Canaan Valley Resort today. Just have to be remarkable. Let's see if this pans down. There we go. Gotta tell you, people, that would be amazing to be making some first tracks on that. And you can see just how stiff the lift lines are there. Insert sarcasm. Let's go over to the boathouse camera at Snowshoe Mountain, where it looks like they were reporting, I think, somewhere around 2 to 3 inches of snowfall over the last 24 hours, and certainly they're getting snowed there right now as well. Here's Timberline. There you can see the snow a little bit. This camera's a little dark. You see the lights are on, so it's kind of overcast there this morning. But snow is coming down, and it was very significant snowfall at times yesterday. See if we get anything from the summit camera. What we're getting there, as you can tell, is a lot more wind, and the snow is absolutely blowing. Almost whiteout conditions there. And a good crowd at the top of Timberline Summit. I heard that our good friend from Wisp, Deep Creek, Maryland, Kristen Skouras, was going to be there at Timberline with some friends, I think, this weekend. So she may be enjoying some of that fresh powder, West Virginia variety of it. Let's skip over to Winterplace, where you can see they're getting some good snowfall. Accumulation is light thus far, but I'd probably say 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and snowing pretty good right now, and calling for a bit of accumulation today and tomorrow, going into tomorrow, Monday evening, and then same thing Tuesday. Right now, the forecast is for warming up a bit and seeing some significant underdeveloped snow, rain. Here's another angle at Winterplace where you can see it is bombing snow right now. Conditions would have to be pretty amazing. You can make it out there today, this afternoon. A lot of little powder stashes along the way. That looks awesome. Again, excuse my voice. I'm going to skip down into Virginia now, where you're going to see things are just a notch milder. You're going to see some sunshine here coming in There you go, blue skies. Camera there at Bryce is doing so much better. Look how the conditions are there though, from side to side, good side to side coverage, and have to be pretty nice. You can see the footprints here, so that snow's pretty soft and should be great for skiing and snowboarding today. The homestead, same thing. Look at that. You can tell it's kind of a little bit on the thin coverage side, you know, there at Homestead coming up, but does look like they're open kind of top to bottom at Homestead. Again, it's just been a notch milder. Have not been able to make snow consistently, and even right now not quite getting the frozen precipitation, snowfall, and all that we would be hoping for the Virginia skiers. Here's a really nice shot at Massanutten. Same thing. We actually saw them making snow yesterday, and conditions would probably be pretty doggone good. They're doing the best they can with the resources and temperatures and everything that they have, but you can see pretty good conditions there. And now we'll kick over to Wintergreen. Same thing. Looks pretty doggone good. Good coverage. Over Gatlinburg, over Mountain, was receiving some light snowfall. Still are. You can see on the camera there. Still are. And coverage top to bottom. Light precip so far. You can tell it hasn't amounted to anything really off the slopes, but the slopes conditions will be pretty fabulous today, I think. And then we'll skip back up to the snowiest climb that we were seeing so far this morning, where we started the cameras. You can see here, this is at Wisp Resort in Deep Creek, Maryland, where the snow is falling about as hard as you're going to find it anywhere, and it's got to be accumulating pretty quick as well. You can see this is over at their Tubing Hill, and it'd just be nice, wouldn't it, to be hitting that. So great conditions all the way around on Sunday morning. We'll update you later as possible, and be sure to pick up Joe Stevens' Snow News' Good News column a little bit later on. Visit that at skisoutheast.com. Same thing with Josh Sullivan's First Tracks update. He is still at Massanutten Ski Area with his girlfriend, and filing a report there, I'm sure, and look forward to that. And then I'll probably chime in a little later this afternoon with a maybe late afternoon Sunday ramble. So that's it for me for now. Enjoy your Sunday. Think snow, think cold, and man, get on up and make sure you take advantage of these good conditions. As Brad Panovich has shared a couple of times, it has been a really good start to the season, no matter where. You know, obviously we're hoping and looking for a very snowy pattern in January, February, and March. So if you get a chance, keep checking back resortcams.com, skisoutheast.com. Join our Discord channel, and be sure to look at the information for the Ski Southeast Summit at Massanutten. That is February the 9th, and we hope you'll join us there. Still talking to the guys at Snowshoe about trying to have the Snowshoe Summit 1st of March, and we'll try to give you some updated news on any progress there over the next few days. Anyway, check back with us. Have a great Sunday, guys.